Hey, whoa, I know. You're like, yo, who is this freak? Who is this freak? Listen, the video's not going to be like this. This is an intro. I am sick. I am on my deathbed recording this. Letting y'all know. That's why the content hasn't been coming out. I was going to release this last week, but I literally haven't even got to the point where I can eat yet. Either way, sob story. I'm mock drafting until about round 9 or 10, I believe, in this one. Extreme no RB, which is just doing a no RB draft. If you don't know what a no RB draft is, basically filling up your receivers before anything else. Really prioritizing it because you can go RB earlier. Anyways, an extreme no RB is more so waiting till the very last minute in like round 6, 7, 8 to get a running back, which is what I usually do, to be honest. And I've been quite successful at it. So, yeah. But once again, video quality will be a lot better than this. So I just wanted to tell y'all I'll be back soon in the next. I'm going to drop a video in the next 3, 4 days. So y'all stay tuned. We out this bitch. And in August, I'm out every day, Dan. I'm going to be dropping videos all the time. So with that being said, let me get my shirtless, ugly ass off here and y'all enjoy the video. Peace.
On this episode of Shooting the Shit with Saints.
Oh, baby. Oh, shit. Oh, baby. I am who I am. My name is my name. I'm kicking lights. What is up? We are back with another video of Shooting the Shit with Sands. Now, I am live. I'm not doing a voiceover or anything. I am doing this just right here on camera. We are doing a mock extreme no RB mock. Now, your first impressions are this guy's a bum. He isn't on sleeper. Sure, I understand it. But how about you just let me explain? The leagues that I'm in, one, I've been in for 5 years now, is like 7 years, 8 years old, right? On ESPN. Before sleeper was even a thing. And then the other one is over what? A decade old? I've been in it since I graduated high school over a decade ago. So that's why I'm on ESPN. This is where we draft. This is what I do. Now, this is my $200 buy-in mock. This is a 10-man. My other league, my 12-man, this is real, $500 buy-in. $500 for grown men to draft a fantasy team. Gets pretty rowdy. I will be going live for at least one of them, maybe two. I know one for sure, the 10-man I will be live for. I'm not sure about the 12-man. So with the no RB strat, this is where it gets a little tricky, right? You can do it however you want, okay? Do it however you want to do it. I'm doing extreme as an example. I kind of like going Chase Brown in the third if I can snag him, but we're going to do extreme. We're not taking a running back to like the 6th or 7th round, okay? With the no RB strat, things that I think this year are essential. All right. Running quarterback or premium tight end. Now, why? Excuse me. Now, with a running quarterback, to me, just you're sacrificing a lot with your running backs. Once again, to me. Or unless you're like me, I think I'm very good at getting the late round flyer. The late round, right? Oh, right here, I'm going CD, low injury risk. To me, he's quarterback proof. I'm going CD Lamb. He has dude finished second in MVP voting 2 years ago. Is his quarterback? Let's all chill on the CD Lamb. I feel like there's not enough love that way. But the running quarterback covers up all that missed production by your running backs. That little edge you need, like you drafted well, but your RBs aren't getting that little touchdown or the extra 3 receptions to get them to like 12 a game for you that you need with this strat. You're getting RB 20 to 30. You're getting an RB2 flex production plus quarterback production plus passing production with these running quarterbacks. That's what I've been trying to say. You know what I mean? Lamar Jackson was quarterback 9 without rushing. He was quarterback 9 with no rushing. Then you throw in the rushing. Boom. He had Kareem Hunt's rushing production. I think they are guaranteed studs. And I don't know, in this strategy, to me, you're going to miss picks, mostly on the running back side. So if I can get a guaranteed boomer, just a killer in fantasy, I'm going to go get him to cover up maybe some of the things I don't think are guaranteed, which are my running backs. That's all I'm saying. You have to accept that you're going to miss picks. Now, you're in the second round. If you've seen my videos, I am so high on Brian Thomas. Now, let's talk this through. A.J. Brown has higher touchdown upside than both of them, probably. Better team, better offense. But to me, they don't pass enough. I don't see them coming out this year and just making Jalen Hurts a air raider. So I'm going with Brian Thomas. I'm not taking Nico out of the formula, right? I think Nico has top 10 potential. He has to in your book, to me. I don't see how you don't think that. The injuries weigh on me. And I know they aren't serious, but I don't know. Texans are one of those teams where it's like superstitious. Like, I have this feeling that something is going bad over there, but I don't know. Does that make sense? Like, there's something in the water. Like with San Fran, you know they're going to have 12 injuries a year. It's just one of those things. I don't know, man. So, coming up, this is where you have to make your decision, to me, unless there is premium options at wide receiver. Now, I think a lot of people are sleeping on Drake London. What was he, wide receiver 5 last year? I think he is their premium target. Yes, he was number 5 last year. I think he's their premium target. I think people keep putting his draft stigma on him. He isn't going to be anything. He's going to be a slow possession receiver. I think he's a very good wideout. I do. I think he's very talented. And as a Bucs fan, I see him 2 times a year. And I like Penix. I think Drake London is going very low. I like him. I think in the 3rd, he won't be there for me, so I usually don't get to take him. But I don't think he's a wide receiver 1 in fantasy, to be honest. I think he has that potential. I think he's right outside of a wide receiver 1. So if I could get him here, I'm not mad. I'm not mad at all if Drake London falls. Let him fall. Let him fall. I would break strategy for that, honestly. And this is what you have to realize. All right, so he took him. Now, this is where the run starts. Between here and your next pick, you're going to have a better chance of picking a wide receiver that you like here, because I like a lot of these guys. I love Garrett Wilson. I love Marvin Harrison Jr. I'm on the DJ Moore train this year, right? And they just took Trey. I have no decision to make, to me. Now, in your personal opinion, you may like I see a number 2 in T. Higgins. I don't want a number 2. Is it that bad for your flex? No, but in this strat, I want a premier guy. I see Ladd McConkey on an offense that does not pass the ball. How do you know, Hunter? How do you know? Once again, I'll say the stat. Greg Roman, 28th or worse in pass attempts and bottom 10 in passing touchdowns. 10 out of his 11 seasons as an offensive coordinator. He runs. Now, if you like those guys in the 3rd, if you like the T. Higgins, the Ladd McConkeys, take them. Don't go with the quarterback strat. If you're comfortable without a running quarterback, go ahead. And in this draft, look at that. I took them early, and I didn't have to for now. But in that 4th round, they usually get pop. They usually get popped. Depends on how your guys draft. Now, if you're in a draft you've been in for a long time, you should kind of know these things, man. You need to have draft intel. See, look, Josh Allen goes. So I shouldn't have done the strat so far. Joe Mixon got taken. So Jaden and Jalen are still there. Those are 2 of the guys that I want. And look at that. And look at that. Right here. I can still get all my guys. And the dude I'm reaching on the most is Garrett Wilson. I don't think Devontae is worth that draft pick. I'm sorry. Just coming off, right? Highest fantasy points per week total since Larry Fitzgerald in 2015. At age 32 or older. That's what Devontae just did. basically had the best fantasy season in 10 years from a wide receiver 32 years of age or older. I can believe that he is a great player because I do. I can believe that he's going to ball out. But if I'm drafting a team with my hard-earned fucking money on the line that pays my bills, I'm going by the data and history, right? I'm not saying you can't have a pick in there where it's like, oh, no, I just like him. I do that too. Not this early. And look, now this draft is morphed and just beautiful. Just it's right here on a platter, on a silver platter. So let's say I miss out on DJ. I miss out on Marvin Harrison. He just got picked. I miss out on Mike Evans. Oh, I miss out on Xavier and Rashid. I have a stack with Zay Flowers right there. I want that stack. I think it's a breakout season for Zay Flowers. I want Zay. I want the breakout season because tight ends don't last forever. I told you this. Do you think Mark Andrews is going to have 11 touchdowns again? I don't. Do I think Zay Flowers is going to have 11 tugs? Probably not. And yeah, I just see it with Zay Flowers. And I've always seen it with him, but mostly now at this ADP, I think he's a perfect pick. All right. And if you see me here take 4 wide receivers, it's because in my league, there are no kickers, right? No kickers, extra wide receiver tight end spot. And right here, I'm going to take advantage of that. Now, I like DJ Moore a little bit better than Zay. But week to week, I like that stack. So we're going to go with the stack here. We're going to go with the stack. And you may be up in arms about me taking that, and that's fine. Guess what? If you would have liked somebody else and you take him, cool, put him on the roster now. So now you have CD, Brian Thomas Jr. or Puka, Brian Thomas Jr. or A.J. Brown or Nico. You have Garrett Wilson or Mike Evans or Marvin Harrison Jr. or DJ Moore, those type of guys, right? And you have Zay Flowers or Mike Evans or DJ Moore. Like, you just start going, damn, this roster's kind of filling out okay, right? And if you've invested in that quarterback, you got to handcuff him, right? A little bit deeper in the draft. So you can go through and go, okay, all right, are you set on your pass catchers? Cool. I like to get a little bit of depth, a little bit of bulk to my team because if one of them goes down, I don't want like, oh my God, bro. Shit. Better to have points on your bench than not at all, right? Now, I'm looking at tight end heavy here. I am. I want to fill that spot, and I'm not a roster filler. But if Sam Laporta's there, I'm taking him in the 6th. I think he's being very undervalued. So now he's gone. I don't want none of these fucks. I can wait for Travis next round. I can wait for David next round. I don't need them here. Let's look at the receivers. I like Xavier Worthy. I like Cortland. Let's look at the running backs. Do you like them more than these guys? I love DeAndre Swift this year at his value. Now, when I say I love guys, that doesn't mean they're going to be RB number 5. No, in the 6th round, I love a dude that could finish top 15. I'm crazy? I'm fucking crazy? All these guys picked before him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm getting him at RB20. And if you don't believe in DeAndre as a player, that's fine. I don't see any history, any knowledge, any reporting on anybody else being involved in that backfield in some way that I need to be worried about. I do believe they'll have a way better offense with Ben Johnson coming in. I do believe the offensive line has improved. And I think he was very playable last year. So I will take him in these rounds. Absolutely. I also like Tony Pollard here. I like Aaron Jones here. Like, I know some of y'all look at this as grim. Like, oh, what are these running backs? I love these running backs. I get some youth in Travion Henderson who can catch the ball in the backfield, be a big play guy, who is only being projected low because we don't know if Ramondre Stevenson is getting this job. But I think with the new regime coming in, them drafting Travion where they did, I think they're going to use him. So to me, guys, the goal to me isn't to get like a dream goal here would be a top 10 running back, but a realistic goal, I want 2 top 20 running backs. Give me 2 RB2s right here. Because if you want me to be honest, I think I have 3 top 10 wide receivers, and I have another one that could possibly be top 10, top 12. If you want me to be honest with you. Now, here between Tony Pollard and Aaron Jones, where do we think we're going here? Now, I go, Tony Pollard, rookie QB. I think Aaron Jones is in a more explosive offense. We have health concerns. Yes, we can handcuff him later. We can handcuff him in a couple rounds, right? Now, we talked about quarterback. Let's check in. Let's go through the board. Hey, how's quarterback looking? Still have Baker Mayfield, Kyler Murray, even the guys underneath him, some sleeper picks. Drake May, Justin Fields, Caleb. I think Caleb's thrown for 4,000 this year. I think Drake May and Justin Fields have a lot of rushing upside, as well as I think Drake May is going to be a great quarterback in general. You also have Dak Prescott. Second in MVP voting a couple years ago. I live in DFW, bro. I get it. I hate them too. God damn it. But let's be realistic here. Okay, so now let's go check at tight end. Boom. We got dudes at tight end that I love. I think we can wait around. We're going running back. We're going Travion Henderson. A dude that I usually will take as my RB1, I now get is a guy on the bench that could break out. It's not as bad as you think. You get 2 starting running backs in the best division in football, arguably in the NFC North. Oh, I needed to stretch, right? On top of that, they're in 2 great offenses. Talented guys, by the way. They're not some bums. They're not some unknowns. They're on very good teams, to me. I don't know about their record, but I'm saying head coach. And now, so when you look at it, once again, y'all may go, this roster's gross because it doesn't have things that you like to have. We got to start having open minds in fantasy, guys. Just because I'm not sitting here with Ashton Genty and Jonathan Taylor doesn't mean this roster's ass. I have an elite, guaranteed top 5 fantasy quarterback. Guaranteed. Unless he snaps his ankle in half, that motherfucker's putting up, I don't know how many points a week. And now later in the draft, I just want to go, okay, I want this backfield. I want that backfield, right? And now that I have some, to me, guaranteed good offenses, I'm going to sprinkle. I'm going to go get him. I want some of that Jacksonville backfield. I want some of that Washington backfield. Go get it. Maybe you get a pop. Maybe one of the carousel running backs gets hurt and you got the guy that gets all the carries now. Boom. Now, from last year, I got Tyrone Tracy. Boom. Got a top 20-something running back when he was active. Right? I get a Chuba Hubbard last year in the 10th, 11th round. Those are the guys we're looking to get because you can get them every draft at the end. That's why you always find running backs on the waiver wire. Always find the motherfuckers out there. So this is how I do it. And now we can go, dude, you waited so long for tight end. Who was there? Jonnu Smith, Loveland, all those guys. Guess what? All of them still there. Let's invest in Evan Ingram just for the upside. And since we haven't invested early in tight end, go for the poppers. Get a little shitter. Get whoever you want. Go for a dude who you think can pop. A Loveland, a Tyler Warren. I know the reports on Dalton Kincaid haven't been great. Possibly him in that offense. Do what you need to do. Okay? This is how it's looking for me, okay? I got Lamar Jackson, DeAndre Swift, Aaron Jones Sr., CeeDee Lamb, Brian Thomas Jr., Evan Ingram, Garrett Wilson, Zay Flowers as the starters. Travion Henderson and ETN as my backup running backs. I like where this draft is going, and I can keep going. And once again, if you wanted to handcuff your quarterback, you have all these choices here, and you can wait around to get something from here. One of those guys is going to pop, and then now I can still go and get Tajay. I can still go and get Aaron Jones backup. Like, this is what I'm saying. You have all these options here, guys. Let me get a little tank just in case. Because I believe in that offense. Let me get 2 shares of it. And that's not what I would suggest you do, by the way. I'm a hypocrite. I know when I'm doing things that's naughty. I know when it's bad. But I don't give a fuck. Because it's my draft. Right here, I would love to have Najee Harris, who I think could be a goal line back. I would love Rachaad White, who could get trade in the middle of the season. And then you go to receivers. I would love some of these rookie impact guys. Give me a Mecca. I'll take a Mecca. I'll also take who was sitting right there, Xavier Legette. I'll take Trey Harris. That's what I'm looking for. So let's go through this roster, all right? Lamar Jackson, DeAndre Swift, Aaron Jones, CeeDee Lamb, Brian Thomas Jr., Evan Ingram, Garrett Wilson, Zay Flowers. And then on the bench, we have touched 3 different backfields. Well, we have 5 backfields in total, I believe. We got the Bears, we got the Vikings, we got the Patriots, we got the Jags. That's 4. I can't count. So yeah, those are my strategies. Touch a lot of backfields. Touch a lot of backfields. Invest in that running quarterback or tight end early as hell, because it's something your other league members will not have. And I know a lot of y'all are like, well, quarterback, a top 5 quarterback can still listen. Week to week basis is how I look at shit. I don't look at it as full season. I don't care if you ended wide receiver 8, but in the middle of that, you had a 2 and a 4 and a 6, but you had a 48 and a 61 and a 38. That's cool. But week to week, your running quarterback has such a higher floor than the rest of them, man. I'm telling you. So that's all I got for you guys. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, comment, all that. I love you all. We out. Peace.